It's no secret that the cache tracker is getting a new update in Season 9. The minor legendary AK-47 ICB rifle is being replaced with the legendary RPD Road Mongrel, and that's not the only change we are expecting. There's also a strong chance that the Mythic AK-117 Lava Remix could finally be swapped out for a brand new Mythic weapon. On top of that, there have been hints pointing toward the arrival of a new Ghost skin in Season 9 as well. So a lot is lining up for this update, and we'll be diving into all of it. But before we get into the details, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do that right now so you don't miss anything. We just got the Mythic RAM-7 Nebula's brush, and now leakers on duty have revealed a list of upcoming legendaries and mythics for next season. What's interesting is that the list includes a Mythic Type 25. Now that really caught me off guard because Call of Duty Mobile usually follows a clear pattern when it comes to big releases. A Mythic weapon one season, then a legendary character skin the next, and only after that do we usually see another Mythic weapon. Back-to-back mythics are extremely rare, so if this Type 25 really is next in line, it completely breaks the usual cycle. That's why this leak feels surprising and honestly a little hard to believe, because based on tradition, the next big thing should actually be a legendary character skin. However, if the Mythic Type 25 really is coming in Season 9 like the data miners are saying, then it doesn't make sense for it to appear in a Mythic drop. The only place it could realistically show up is inside the cache tracker in the secret cache system. Since the layout always includes just one Mythic, two legendary weapons, and a camo crate, that would mean the Type 25 has to replace the Mythic AK-117. The tricky part is that according to early leaks from months ago, the Mythic AK-117 was only supposed to be removed from the cache system sometime next year, and we are still at least 3 months away from that timeline. But honestly, it's not shocking if the developers decide to push out another Mythic sooner than expected, because by now a lot of players already have the AK-117 Lava Remix unlocked. Dropping a fresh Mythic would definitely keep the excitement going. Plus, keep in mind, Activision never officially gave a removal date for the AK-117. Those details came from data miners, so the devs can easily adjust the schedule however they want. I've seen a lot of players asking the same question: why the Type 25? There are plenty of other weapons that deserve a Mythic blueprint before it, but honestly, that's just how CODM works sometimes. They pick what fits their release schedule and monetization plan, not necessarily what the community wants most. That being said, I strongly believe the Type 25 could end up being the next free Mythic skin in Call of Duty Mobile available through the secret cache system. And let's be real, the secret cache system has been a huge win for players. We've already been able to unlock 1 Mythic and 4 legendary blueprints for free: the Mythic AK-117 Lava Remix, the CR56 AMAX base drop, the Stun Baton Surge, the RUS-79U, and the AK-47 ICB rifle. Soon the legendary RPD Road Mongrel will join that lineup. While the legendaries keep rotating, we still haven't had a new Mythic added since the AK-117. So maybe now is finally the time for CODM to surprise us with another Mythic in the system. What do you think? Should the Type 25 really be the next free Mythic? Or would you rather see another weapon get the spotlight? Let me know in the comments. We also have some really interesting new details about the character skins coming in Season 9, thanks to data miners. These skins are expected to show up inside the strong boxes and lucky boxes, and the lineup looks pretty exciting. The first one is the Wraith White Queen skin, which comes straight from Call of Duty Warzone and Cold War. This version of Wraith has a high-tech helmet with multiple goggles mounted on top, dark makeup around the eyes, and an outfit that blends light and dark colors. The design feels both functional and stylish, so it really stands out compared to what we usually see. The second skin is Woods Eliminator, which gives off a really strong military or mercenary vibe. This version of Woods has graying hair, a light grey long-sleeved jacket, and an overall look that shows maturity and experience. It feels like the perfect design for a character who's supposed to be a seasoned soldier or mercenary. Lastly, we have Song Forest Ranger, which is easily one of the most realistic military-style skins CODM has given us so far. Song is dressed in a detailed modern infantry uniform, complete with a camouflage helmet that's partially covered with a leafy net for concealment in forest environments. For anyone who's been asking for a realistic military-themed skin, this is about as good as it gets. Now the big question is what theme Season 9 is going to follow. It's really hard to pin down just based on these skins, but considering that the new functional weapon will be the Sten, there's a chance we might see a World War II inspired theme, or at least something that leans in that direction. We also have 2 new weapon blueprints that are expected to show up inside the upcoming strong boxes and lucky boxes, and those are the PKM Uprising and the ISO purgatory. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Did you guys notice the small hint about a possible ghost skin releasing in Season 9? The ISO purgatory blueprint actually comes from the Ghost Grim Reaper bundle, which originally included the Ghost Azrael skin. Now Ghost Azrael is already in the game, but the fact that this weapon blueprint is showing up could be a big hint that another ghost skin might be on the way for Season 9. Another possibility is that we might be seeing the M13 Morningstar return, since that weapon was also connected to Ghost in the past. Either way, this feels like a tease pointing towards something Ghost related happening very soon. But what do you think? Are we about to see a brand new Ghost skin, or is this just a rerun of the M13 Morningstar? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's break down all the issues with the RAM-7 draw that unfortunately still haven't been fixed. First up, the legendary smoke grenade. Visually, it's one of the nicest looking smokes we've ever had, but the functionality is downright terrible. The smoke is practically translucent, so instead of creating cover, it lets enemies see your silhouette clearly through it. On top of that, the area it covers is much smaller than the default smoke, about half the size if we are being generous. I've had multiple moments where I pop this smoke in front of me, expecting cover, and instantly get beamed because the enemy can still track me with ease. A smoke grenade that gives your position away instead of hiding you is just broken. Then comes the RAM-7 itself. Whether you're using the Mythic or the default, the weapon is bugged. The moment the RAM-7 is used by anyone in the lobby, your settings for gun kick and view kick in the basic options automatically reset from 0 to 30. You can manually revert them back, but as soon as the RAM-7 appears again in that match, it resets. And this doesn't just affect the RAM-7, it affects every gun in the game, completely messing with recoil control across the board. And finally, we've got the Gung Ho perk bug. Normally, Gung Ho allows you to sprint while doing left-hand actions like throwing a grenade or using equipment, but with the RAM-7, as soon as you perform any action that uses your left hand, the character immediately stops sprinting, completely negating the benefit of the perk. So yeah, while the Mythic RAM-7 looks great and the legendary smoke is aesthetically unique, both are plagued with issues that make them more of a disadvantage than an upgrade right now. In the global version, the latest mini update has added something pretty cool: Japanese voice lines for all the Alchemy Stars collaboration weapons, and that includes both the free ones and the premium ones. On top of that, the Alchemy Stars draw is officially making a rerun on September 19th, and this one is stacked with some of the most popular blueprints from the collab. We're talking about the HVK 30 Dantangs Diankui, Holger 26 Ice Majesty, LW3 Tundra Azure Attack, and the AK-47 Justified Wrath. Plus, if you're looking for a freebie, the Grau 556 Focused Blueprint is also included. So if you missed out the first time this collab came around, now's your chance to grab these items again. And with the addition of the new Japanese voice lines, these weapons feel even more alive than before. Definitely check them out and let me know what you think of the update.
よく来た。一緒に日光浴をしよう。いいわよ。ちゃんとお礼を考えておいてね。とっくに準備はできてる。これこそ私の天職。
And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.